Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Probably we'll do a show tomorrow. I'm trying to get a hold of the homie. I'm trying to get a hold of Chilltown. I'm gonna text him again tomorrow. He had a Christmas party. He's at a Christmas party right now, so he won't be in the chat. But he's one of the good ones. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of Chilltown. He's at a Christmas party today or something like that, so he won't be available. Try to get him tomorrow. I want to get his thoughts, ideas on these Japanese fights. We talked a little bit about Kenshiro and his opponent. Boy, this is a tough card, man. This is a tough card. I just want to nap through this week. I really do. I want to nap through this in a real way. What's popping, PJ? What's popping? Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Do become a Patreon. Do become a member. The member is pinned. The membership link is pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the long-term parlay. We're going to do a long-term parlay soon. I want to get that out to you guys. A long-term parlay is coming. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Become a Patreon. Get all the locks. Get all of the best gambling advice out there. Get the members-only live streams, the members-only chat. You get the long-term parlay. You get the merchandise. You get all that for just $5 a month. Also become a Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. I've got it in the chat for you guys. $5 a month. Get you the lock of the week. Get your ass to book in and get you all of the best gambling advice. Anyway, you get access to the Discord. Either way. Jackson, I meant to get back to you. How you doing, my dude? Merry Christmas, my dude. Merry Christmas. I've been so busy. I haven't been sleeping. I don't know how long I'm going to go today. I need to get a nap. I need to get some sleep, but it's good to have everybody here. I want to get your questions, comments, thoughts in. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Remember, there's a tip your gambling advisor. Do remember to tip your gambling advisor. It's been a hell of a year. Tip your gambling advisor. How are we doing, Gary? We're good. Good. What's cooking, Jefferson? What happened with you and Johnny, Gary? He lived at the same time. No more collabs in a real way. Do I really say it in a real way that much? Do I really say it that much? I don't know. Is Johnny live right now? Is Johnny? I didn't know. I think Johnny got upset. From what I don't think. What I've been told is that Johnny got upset because I said that I'm the best in the world at this, which wasn't directed at him or anyone else. I don't even know what to make of that. I don't know. Johnny's not live right now. What's cooking? How we doing? We're good, man. We're good. Let's not come. That sounds weird. Yeah, I told y'all it would. The Inouye over moved. The Inouye over. We'll check it again. I haven't checked it yet today. We'll check it in a bit. Let's end the year with a win. Let's do that, Jefferson. Let's end the year with a win. We got another week left, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing blog. Hang on. All right. All right. I am tired, y'all. All right, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I'll get to everything. We need a winning parlay. Do we, guys? Do vote in the poll. The poll is up. The poll is live. I meant to ask y'all who wins. Bam. Well, I don't even remember what my poll question was. What the hell is my poll question? Bam or Nakatani? Who wins? Bam or Nakatani? I totally forgot my poll question. Who wins? Bam or Nakatani? What a baby. If that actually hurts his feelings, relax, bro. It ain't that deep, man. I'm just talking my trash. It wasn't even directed at him. It wasn't directed at Tommy. It wasn't directed at nobody else. It wasn't directed at nobody. Like, nobody. I was just talking my trash. Is there any other fight card besides the Inoue one? Well, there's a New Year's Eve card as well. There's nothing on this weekend, I believe. But there is a New Year's card. So we get a New Year's card. Can Picasso go past 6? Yeah. Right? Yeah. I think so. I said 8. 8 was my guess. I think so. When you look at Inoue, well, we'll get into all that. What's up, G? Taraji, the distance, and Inoue KO. Nakatani over. How do you feel about it? I like Taraji the distance. I do like that. KO Nakatani. Wait, Inoue KO. Yes. Nakatani over. I think so. I think so. I might just change Taraji to go over as well. Johnny let's not, Johnny's my dude. I don't know why. I don't know why that pissed him off. I don't even know if that's the actual reason. That's what I was told. The timing of it makes sense. I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm saying that's what I've been told, and the evidence would suggest to me that may be the case. Johnny being soft, in my opinion, you got to think you're the best. I agree. That's how I want everyone to think. Anything you do otherwise, why be doing it? Shout out Aaron the plumber in a real way. Shout out Aaron the plumber in a real way. Peter, that's not true. They're just trying to start drama. Johnny not mad. You said call him. Don't listen. He said call him. Don't listen. I tried. I tried. I'll call him for Christmas. I'll send him a text on Christmas and see if he responds. But I called him and texted him and went in his chat. Because I know I sound like an obsessive ex, but that was all with like in an hour. I called him. I didn't think he got my call, so I went in his chat, and then I put something in his chat. He didn't respond to it, so I was like, "Yo, is what's up, Johnny? What's the deal?" And he didn't respond to that. So I don't know. Majimov on that Cruz Muay Thai card. Let's go. Let's go. Bam is such a complete fighter. I think he can easily get in the pocket with Yeah, I think so too. I don't see how Nakatani keeps him on the outside. So Bam Nakatani to me, and I'm not trying to poison the well here, but I take Bam. I think Bam steamrolls Nakatani. You guys know I think Nakatani is a little bit over. He's a great fighter. He's a very good fighter. I get it. He's a champion, multi-division world champion. I don't think he's at the level of Bam or Inoue. I'm just gonna say that. Yo, hope you are. I'm extraordinary. Today is the day the Lord has made. Humble. Today is the day the Lord has made. I am well. I always tell that to my daughter. When my daughter, who's 11, says, today's not my day, it's not your day. Today's the Lord's day. This is the day that God has made. I got Nakatani and Inoue wins KO round 9 through 12. I would just take Inoue's second half of the fight. It could come at any point. Salute, Marta Prince. Merry Christmas, my dude. Merry Christmas. Don't chase these hoes. If he wanted to get back to you, he would have already. I'm not. Do I see him? I would rather he call me back. I'd rather be friendly with him, but like I don't have any ill will towards him. It's cool. Bam is currently one of my favorite styles. He's so technical. Yeah, I've known Bam since Bam's in diapers. Not really, but I've known him since a little kid. I know him since he's an amateur. I've told this story before. When Bam was fighting Quadras for his first world title, I'm sitting on press row with Han from Boxing the Scene, who was with Boxing Insider at the time, and Chris Algieri came up to us, and Chris said, "Yo, Gary, these Texas fighters. How good is Bam?" I said, "Bam is the best fighter I've ever seen come out of Texas." And they kind of looked at me like, "Eh." I said, "And that includes Errol Spence." And they laughed at me. They laughed out loud at me. I ain't laughing now. Bam got crazy angles. I got him at the top. Thank you, PJ. I agree. Yeah, I agree. He's one of my favorite style fighters too. Jackson. You know what? I can't keep track of what is the Friday card, Shells? What? I'm losing it. Do you like Ubicki to win? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually safer than Taraji. I think Taraji wins. I'm not sure. I thought Taraji won his last fight with Sandoval. I do. I hit 114, 113 with the knockdown, 6-6 with the knockdown. There's your parlay right there. Your Bucky and the over. I like this as a little two-leg parlay, guys. I'm going to share this with you guys right now. Yeah, I addressed this at the top of the show. I texted Chill yesterday. He said today he's at a Christmas party. I'm gonna try to get him on tomorrow. I'm gonna stay in contact with him. I'm working. I'm trying to get. I want to collab with him too. I know y'all guys love when I have him on. I texted him yesterday and today. We've been texting back and forth. Today he's at a Christmas party right now. So he won't be in the chat either. I don't think, unless he's in the chat from the Christmas party. But he's at a Christmas party right now, which is why he's not on today. But yeah, that's that. I'm trying to get him. Hopefully, I can get him tomorrow. I'll reach out to him again tomorrow. I can't make any promises. It's a rough week, man. It's Christmas week. I know there's these Japanese cards, and we need them on. I agree. We need them on. Besides me, Chilltown is the best at this. Shout out Chilltown. January, a good month for boxing. Like, why do I feel like Chilltown wouldn't be offended? Chilltown would laugh if I said that, right? Like, there's no reason to get upset about these things. January, a good month for boxing too. I'm just glad we got some fights to start the new year. January, a good month for boxing. I'm just glad we got some fights to start. Yeah. We're gonna have a good. Yeah, we're gonna have a good year. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good in a real way. Hang on. What up, Jab? What up, Jab? Right now I'm thinking Inoue money line, you Bucky. Noye over 4.5 rounds. Inoue money line at plus 102. Wait, can you wait? Right now I'm thinking. I mean the Inoue money line is not gonna do. It's not gonna do much for you, right? Like it's not gonna do a whole lot for you. Inoue money line minus 4,000 or so. Right now, I'm thinking. I just did this. My bad. Well, until we get you lock of the week, I got you guys a lock. I will get you guys a lock of the week. There ain't no question about it. You guys, I will get you guys a lock tomorrow. Okay, an early Christmas present. Bucky and Taraji. The over on Taraji and Bucky. That's a pretty good lock, is it not? Minus 133. Lock this in. Don't be gay. What's good, G? What's good, DJ? What up, DJ? Angelo Pena fighting Friday. He's on a couple sports books. Should be on DraftKings soon. Let me look this up. That's the Swiss fighter, right? From Switzerland. He's fighting in Switzerland. There you go. There you go. Gio Santissima. Find some Filipino dude I never heard of. All right. Look, if I can get tape on it, I'll break it down. A new way under 7.5. No, I don't think so. I don't like the price on that. It could go over too. I don't like the price on that. A new way has not been blowing guys out early. Like I did this on yesterday's show. Like, look, check it out. I know we keep thinking a new way blows guys out early. He hasn't done that in a while. He hasn't. Look. Distance 8. Okay, 4, but this is a bum. 7, 6, 10, 8, 11. You know, it's not what it used to be. It's not this stretch right here. 3, 7. It's not, he's not, there it is. 6, 3, 6, 3, 1, 1, 2. Like, it's not that anymore. He's not just blowing guys out of the water anymore. Like that, those days are done. Gary, can you take a look at my parlay? I posted in the members pick. I can, not only can I have luck for you, I will. You said in the members pick, yeah? All right. Here you go, Havelock. You got the over on your bookie. You got the over on Cancero. You got all the overs. Yeah, plus 389. I think for plus 389, that's a really good bet. I think it's a really good bet, Havelock. I'm not going to lie. Do you think a new way coming up on the? I do. And it's a shame because he's one of the great, I wasn't crazy about the MJ performance either. And then the fight before that, he gets dropped by Ramon Cardenas. I feel you, right? I do. I agree. Like, he's on the back 9 of his career. Like, let's just be real. He's not at his peak. He's coming down a little bit. Now he's still great. But that being said, he'll have wins over Cardenas, MJ, and Picasso. If he does all of that, and he knocks Picasso out, 3-0, 2 knockouts, even though he's not at his prime anymore, is he fighter of the year? You know what I'm saying? Like, he might be. He might be fighter of the year, even though he's past his prime just a little bit. I'm not saying he's old, he's washed. He's not. He's on the decline of his career. He's 32 and a little man. What's the over under round for? Well, I will tell you what's on my book. Well, I don't. I only have the distance, and the distance is yes, even money, no, minus 136. So I don't have that. Let me check pro boxing odds. That's gay. DraftKings is so gay. It's so gay. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any odds for it. I don't have any odds for the over. I have nothing for the over. Nothing. Look. There's no over here, and then I go straight to DraftKings. Nothing. I got to go the distance, and that's it. What are you guys getting on the over? Does anyone have a line? Someone's got to have a line. Someone's got a line. What do you get? Hang on. Let me see what. Okay. So I'll tell you what Havelock has. Havelock has over 10.5 at minus 112. On Ubucky and Alvarado, over 10.5 is paying minus 112. Huh? What up, Railway? What up? What up, my dude? What up? I think fighter of the year is between Bam, Inoue, and Crawford, but he's only. I can't give it to Crawford for that reason. Like the performance was amazing. Like it was an amazing performance, but I can't give it to Bud off of one win. You know, I guess my vote would probably go to Bam. Right? That would be a poll for another show. But I guess yeah, my vote's going to Bam. I gotta tape that. I can't escape the feeling that Alvarado clips him. What about Eubanks Jr. versus Ben? Wasn't that could be fight of the year? Yeah, I'm not giving either of those guys. I'm not giving Ben fighter of the year, but that could be fight of the year. Yeah, for sure. That was a hell of a fight in a real way too, for sure. Absolutely. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys think. Not going to go super long today. Want everyone to have a Merry Christmas. I will come back tomorrow, hopefully with TJ. I'd give fighter of the year to Bud off of Canal. Nothing else jumps out. Yeah, I just don't like giving it to guys that fight once. Yeah, I want to see you fight at least twice. And I give precedence to guys who fight 3 times. I hear you, little man. I get it, Jab. I get it. It's the performance of the year, if nothing else. It's such a massive win to jump up. I mean, I wouldn't be mad over it, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't vote for him. I would vote for Bam. All right, let me take a look at this. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Ooh, Mason versus Noakes fight of the year. Good one. That's a good one. Who wins? Garcia, Perez. This is an interesting question. Okay, who wins? Wilberto Garcia or Kenshiro? This is tough. Probably Kenshiro. I don't like the price on it though. Kenshiro probably wins. I don't like Kenshiro at minus 400 or whatever you're getting him at. This is a very close fight. I do think Kenshiro is levels ahead of him, but it's tough because Kenshiro looks faded. He looks old. He gets hit a lot. I don't like guys who get hit a lot. Kenshiro gets hit a lot. I do think he will win this fight. I think it'll be close. I think it goes the distance. To me, the best bet in this fight is to go the distance or to go over. I would take the over on this fight. Right? Like, I'll pull it up right now. Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. There it is. Over 10.5 at minus 260 is a better bet to me than Kenshiro at minus 425. Like, this is such a better bet. I think it's safer and it pays better. So I wouldn't take Kenshiro. I would take the over. That's my bet right there. What about Callum Smith versus Joshua Buatsi? As fight of the year? I mean, it's a great fight. It doesn't have the luster, though. Like, it's a great fight. It was a great fight. That was a really good fight. That was early in the year, too. I forgot that was this year. Was that like January, February? It's a great fight for sure. It's a great fight. It doesn't have the luster, though. But that's a great fight for sure. Josh Buatsi versus Zach Parker will not be fight of the year. Will Baldo has some vicious punches, energy, and a gas tank. He puts himself up. He does. He gets hit a lot. He's not as technically sound, but it's a real fight, guys. It's real. I like the over. I like the over on that fight. I don't like Kenshiro at minus 400 or whatever you're getting him at. Question: what do you think was the robbery of the year? You guys aren't gonna like this. Perhaps Boatzy over Parker. God, I don't. What was the robbery of the year, guys? Like, what was the worst decision of the year? I feel like there was a lot of them. What am I missing? Did Smith and Boatzy already fight? Bruh, they fought in February in Riyadh. It was a great fight. Callum Smith and 79. Yes. They fought in February on that in Saudi Arabia. The fight was dope. Like, it was like the dopest fight. Callum Smith won. He took Boatzy's O. He cost me a parlay. Yeah. Lester Martinez. Oh yeah, for real. Yeah. I gotta go look back at some things, but that for sure is in the conversation. Lester Martinez and Christian and Billy is for sure in the conversation. Shout out Jackson. Lester versus Billy was my fight of the year. Yeah, that's a good one. That's true. Parker versus Boatzy was a terrible decision. Parker won like every round. I agree. That decision was atrocious. I have people defending it because they don't like the way that Parker fought. I don't care much if you like the way Parker fought. Parker won the rounds. He landed the cleaner, more effective shots. He landed more shots. Like, Parker won that fight. It's a terrible decision. 79 went through a time travel machine. Yeah, 79. Dude, bro. Texas fighters were involved in some robberies this year. What am I missing? Why? I feel like there was some major robberies. Sharetta Metcalf got the bogus decision. I wouldn't say that was the robbery of the year. It was a pretty bad decision. What else am I missing? Like, who am I missing? If I got a good night's sleep and I could think and process, this might be easier. This might be a better question to ask me tomorrow after I get a good night's sleep. Robbery of the year would be Pena and Canizales won. Hang on. I don't even remember. Like, you could tell me that was 3 years ago. I wouldn't. Like, it all bleeds together. Nope, that was last year. That was last Christmas. That was last December 26th, actually. December 26th. Yeah. Metcalf versus Hermgor. And yeah. And Zach Parker would have won against Boatzy. Tank versus Roach for me was a clear Roach decision. I would say that was robbery of the year. I mean, because of the knockdown, maybe, right? Because the non-knockdown knockdown. I think there were bigger robberies than that, though. And he got a draw. He didn't take the L. He got the draw, so it wasn't a total loss. Dave Pop-Up versus Liam Paro. Was that bad of a decision? I'm not remembering. I know they fought. It wasn't even that long ago. It was a couple months ago. Oh, Patty Donovan. Oh, what are we even talking about? Pick one. Patty Donovan, the disqualification loss, or Patty Donovan, the actual loss? The split decision. Patty Donovan. That's the right answer. Patty Donovan's the right answer. Crocker versus. Yeah, there you go. That's the right answer. What I don't get is how do some boxing judges get terrible scorecards? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's incompetence or corruption, but it's one of the two. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Shout out. That was the worst decision of the year. That was the robbery of the year. Tank versus Roach was a robbery, but I'd say there was worse robberies. Patty versus Crocker 2 did my parlay bad. Bogus. Paro is beating Donovan. I don't think so. I like Donovan in that fight. Belota versus Strand was a robbery to me at the end of the fight. Betting Belota was plus 700. Was it really? That's wild. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I'm going to wrap this up in just a couple minutes. Was both Patty Robert? Yeah. Belota Strand was surely a robbery. Who's trainer of the year? Ennis? I'd say Bozy Ennis. Maybe, right? Robert Garcia is going to be in that mix again because of what Bam did. I would say Ennis's. It's corruption, amateur boxing, and pro both. Yep. I think Patty beats Power. I do too. Yo. I still think Patty can be something despite this. I do too. I absolutely think so. I don't think he lost either fight. I know he got disqualified one of them, but it's a fight he was dominating, and I thought he won the rematch. I thought the rematch was a completely bogus decision. All right, y'all. All right. Let me end my poll. But this is something I'm going to tip off to you guys. Yubucky and the over on Kenshiro. I like that. Minus 133. Pretty good odds on that. You guys can lock that in. Patty looked awful last fight. I thought he won every round besides the knockdown. I def got Patty to win against Power. I do too. How about what fight was the most brutal of the year? I got to think about that. I haven't thought about that. Do you think Patty was robbed? I do. I thought he was robbed blindly. What was the worst canceled fight of the year? The Gary Antoine Russell fight. Power not gonna give Patty none to worry about for real. Yeah, I think Patty wins that. Hitchens would stop Donovan all day. Ooh, stop him? That's greasy. That's a spicy take right there. I agree. I think he won. Crockett was being real negative. All right, guys. All right. Let me end my poll. Guys. Let me see. And poll, guys. I'm gonna end the poll now in 10, 9, 8, ending the poll in 7, 6, ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ending the poll. Wide. You guys like Bam. You guys like Bam wide. 70 might be having some. 70 might be having some taste. 79 got a track record, man. 79 can. I mean, he said some things I think are spicy too, but he can back it up. His track record is pretty good. Most brutal fight was Yafai and Rodriguez. All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. I am tired. I got to figure something out. All right, y'all. December 23rd, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for at least one show. One show tomorrow.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.